Hello, everyone! Welcome back to your English learning journey with me. In today's video, we're diving into some advanced English vocabulary and phrasal verbs that you can use in your daily conversations. These words and phrases will help you sound more fluent and confident in English. So, let's get started. Let's begin with some advanced vocabulary words. These words may seem challenging, but once you understand them and use them in sentences, they'll feel like second nature. First up is plausible. Plausible means something that seems reasonable or likely to be true. For example, her excuse for being late seemed plausible, so I didn't question it. Can you see how this word is used to explain something believable? Now, let's move on to the next word. Serene. Serene means calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Imagine a beautiful lake with no disturbances. That's serene. For example, the serene beauty of the sunset calmed my mind. Doesn't it sound peaceful? Let's take a look at one more word. Meticulous. Meticulous means showing great attention to detail, being very careful and precise. For example, he was meticulous in organizing the files, ensuring everything was in place. When you're meticulous, you don't miss a thing. Now let's move on to some useful phrasal verbs. These are phrases made up of a verb and another word, like a preposition or an adverb, that together give a new meaning. First up is put up with. Put up with means to tolerate something, especially something annoying. For example, I can't put up with the noise any longer. This means you're getting frustrated and can't tolerate it anymore. Let's move to our next phrasal verb. Come up with. Come up with means to think of or invent an idea or solution. For example, she came up with a brilliant solution to the problem. So, if you're brainstorming or solving a problem, you're coming up with ideas. Let's look at another one. Carry on means to continue doing something. For example, despite the interruptions, he carried on with his presentation. Even when things get tough, if you carry on, you keep going. Finally, let's talk about run into. Run into means to meet someone unexpectedly. For example, I ran into my old friend at the coffee shop yesterday. It's a great phrase to use when you unexpectedly bump into someone you know. Now that we've learned some advanced vocabulary and phrasal verbs, let's see how they come together in sentences. Imagine this. You're at a party, and someone tells you about an event that's happening. You might say, "That sounds plausible, but I'm not sure if I can make it." Or if you're relaxing by a lake, you could say, "The serene atmosphere here is perfect for unwinding." If you're organizing an event, you might be meticulous, saying, "I've been meticulous about every detail to make sure everything goes smoothly." Now, let's say you're in a situation with noise around you. You could say, "I can't put up with this noise anymore." And in a brainstorming meeting, you might say, "She came up with an amazing idea." Finally, if you're working on something despite challenges, you can say, "Let's carry on and finish the task." And if you run into an old friend, you could say, "I ran into my friend from college today, so that's a wrap for today." We've learned some advanced vocabulary like plausible, serene, and meticulous, and we've also explored useful phrasal verbs like put up with, come up with, carry on, and run into. I encourage you to practice using these words and phrases in your daily conversations. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more advanced English tips. See you in the next video, and keep improving your English every day.